Hello and welcome to another custom figure review. Today we're going to be looking at the 13 Doctors set, which I have, because I am impatient and I want to save some money, decided to customise completely myself instead of buying the real set. So these aren't the official figures, these are customs I've made myself, painted by hand over the last week and a half, I think. Because there are so many of them, I will be splitting up the review into 3 parts. The first one will focus on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th Doctor. The second will focus on the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and War Doctor. And the third video will focus on 9, 10, 11 and 12. Welcome to the second part of this 13 Doctors custom set review. Today we can be looking at the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and War Doctor. So let's get into it. Let's start with the 5th Doctor. Now he is from, if you remember from last episode, part of the second 11 Doctor set that I bought, and basically here is the original here, and it's exactly the same except his buttons have been painted black if it will autofocus, from just the cream to the black. His jumper has been redone for the later on series, which looks absolutely awful on camera, but there we go. And the trousers have been painted in a yellow tint. After doing so I realised it was in fact wrong and should be done in the later sculpt, but oh well. And the shoes have also got a bit of a dirt wash, and that is pretty much done for that one. Moving on, look at the 6th Doctor. Now when I was making this, a lot of people on Twitter were like, oh, why don't you just get the real-time 6th Doctor? And that's because it's not the real-time 6th Doctor, and I already own that. It is in fact the version from the Big Finish audio covers, which gave it a much nicer blue colour instead of the original, which is this one. Now this is the exact one it started off as, and all of my 6th Doctors have problems with standing, so there we go. Yeah, the same with the blue bit. This was the original figure, and again from the 11 Doctor set, the second one I bought. And yes, I've literally repainted everything but his hands and head. If we focus, he now has red, blue question marks and various blue colours all the way around. You will see the detailing on some of the here around here to match the coat for this one, and I just match the colours with the shades of blue so that they're all exactly the same. And obviously because we haven't got the 13 Doctor set here in the UK, I just had to guess from that. The trousers do actually have lines on them, although it's pretty hard to tell. I think that's because the paint came off a lot darker than it was meant to. There's also lines around his cuffs, but again it's hard to see on camera. He does have the little badge, which is a newly painted custom, and the stars on the thingy. And yeah, I'm really happy with it actually. He was one of the last ones I did because it's so complicated. He did actually, because this is quite an old one. His foot snapped off, so I had to merely put a new foot on. You can see it's slightly thicker on the left than right, but apart from that it sort of blends in. As you can see, there's different shades all the way around the collar as well. But yeah, really happy with him. And yeah, that is the Colin. Let's move on to McCoy. Now again, the from the 11 Doctor set, it's just a few repaint problem things. And this is the original from the 11 Doctor set, and you will now be able to see the differences. To start with, I have repainted the tie. Now has silver marks on them, compared to the original. We just put them next to each other. His scarf now has green on it, and same with the bit here, and the chain is silver. The jumper is exactly the same. The main difference is his trousers, which are a nice green with the stripe black and also a blue, light blue stripe as well. And yeah, I'm really happy with them, and putting them next to each other, it is a quite nice custom sash costume variant. So yeah, I'm really happy with that one. Moving on to the 8th Doctor. Now, yeah, it's quite rare. However, I did actually buy 2, so here we go. This is the original against the custom. The reason why I did actually buy 2 is because this one, which I've turned into the custom, you will notice his arm, it doesn't actually line up properly. Something wrong with the ball joint, which means that it will never turn. It will always, to make it line up, it will always have its hand out like that, which looks awful. So yeah, that is an error in that figure, but that's why I turned it into a custom and bought another one. So let's begin. Now this, the one in the 13th Doctor set, is meant to represent him post-crash, whereas the original is pre-crash, and it's got out of focus, which is amazing. There we go. And yeah, some of there's a few differences. Obviously, much cleaner overall. There is a dark wash from head to toe, as well as markings on the jacket, and the buttons are now, oh, that was meant to happen, as well as the buttons have been painted silver to bring them out. He's also got a dirt wash on his hands and face. I'll get to that in a minute. His chain has been painted silver along with the buttons instead of the original colour, because I preferred it. Again, the shirt has a dirt wash, and onto his face, which is probably one of what I like the most, is I have bloodied it up to match how it was in Night of the Doctor, whereas the 13th Doctor set, they literally just splattered blood all over his face, and it just looks awful. So I'm really glad that mine is a lot more accurate in that sense. So yeah, very happy with that. And let's look at the back as well. Buttons at the back have also been painted, and also dirt wash and a silver wash as well to bring the jacket out. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. Let's move on to the War Doctor. Now, again, became rare, but because I really liked the figure back in 2014, I bought multiple of them. So yeah, this is a spare one. It's actually the first it's the same one as, if it will focus, I put them the long way around as well. Original, custom. Now the custom did start out as the one you saw right at the start of this review series, episode 1. All I've done basically from the original, all I've done, as you can see, the hair is the same. It's the same one from the thing with the darkened hair. All I've done is painted over a dark brown wash over and dirt wash as well all over the body to be part of the 13th Doctor set. But as you can see, it's different slightly, and yeah, a much younger version. I'm a lot more happy with the custom I've done, because the 13th Doctor one is even darker than that, and it looks completely like a black jacket completely, and it's not meant to look like that, even though this one is a lot lighter than it should be. But I really like the detailing, so yeah, I've decided to go midway. That's really odd. On camera it looks red, It's green. I don't know if you can see it's green. That's really odd. On that one it's darkened out, if it will focus. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Obviously this one still looks amazing, and obviously yeah, I'm keeping it as it is, but the custom is also pretty nice. And yeah, that's pretty much for this second part. In the third part we'll be looking at the 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th Doctors. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.